The first week of the LCS Proving Ground Circuit qualifiers have come and gone. There were some big plays, exciting debuts, and of course, some crazy upsets. Everybody loves a good Cinderella story, a miracle run, so to speak. But at some point you have to ask yourself, if there's enough consistency to the winning, a sort of method to the madness, is it even a miracle at all? Oh yeah, we're talking about it. Welcome back to Food for Thought. Dare Gaming have taken the PGCQ stage by storm, and almost nobody saw it coming. Despite being the lowest open qualifier seed out of any team to qualify for the main stage, Dare stomped through the OQs with a 4-1 record, taking down 4 teams seeded in the top 16, and only losing to Golden Guardians Academy. After a 2-0 sweep against Supernova in the first round of groups, they are now just one best of 3 away from entering the quarterfinals as the number 1 seed in their group. This is an incredible feat for a team put together just days before official matches began, and with a roster with only 1 player with more than a year of competitive experience. But it hasn't been that young, unproven mechanical prowess that has gotten Dare wins so far. And somehow, that makes it all the more impressive. Despite their 6-1 record to start off the tournament, Dare's early game is actually not very good. Through their 5 games played in the open qualifier, Dare found themselves ranked in the bottom 3 in goal difference at 15, turret plates per game, and early game rating. Though some of these numbers are inflated from Golden Guardians Academy's 21-minute blowout victory against them in round 2, Dare hit the 15-minute mark at a goal disadvantage in 6 out of their 7 games played so far. Falling behind against laners like Doxa, Alorum, Ryoma, or Raheen is absolutely nothing to be ashamed of. But somehow, despite starting almost every game on the back foot, Dare has been able to turn this into this. What happened? The late game is Dare's bread and butter. No matter how far behind they are, Dare always seem to create opportunities for themselves to get back into the game. Limo and Blossoms are able to find insane engages seemingly at the snap of a finger. Enigma is a rock in the mid lane with consistent control mage play. Censored, their top laner, has excelled in teamfights, playing a multitude of styles to equal amounts of success, while also putting up the 5th highest carried value out of all top laners throughout the OQs. And when it comes to damage, BMFX has the team's back, putting up the 5th highest post 15-minute damage share out of all players throughout the OQ, and ranking 4th in carried value amongst marksmen. While Dare's late game teamfighting is undoubtedly one of their strongest points, a lot of their success can be attributed to their brilliant setup around the Baron Pit, or as some call it, the Darren Pit. If the game is past the 20-minute mark, chances are you'll find Dare towards the top side of the map, threatening that big purple objective to keep the enemy on their toes. And if anybody missteps in even the slightest degree, Dare are ready to pounce on the objective, no matter the state of the game. Through Dare's 7 games played so far this year, they have started Baron a total of 10 times. Out of those 10 attempts, 7 were started with nobody dead on either team, 3 of them were started while Dare was down in gold, and 0 of these Barons were taken while Dare's gold lead was above 4,000. When you just look at the numbers, it may seem like Dare is being reckless, taking risky 50-50s while behind in an act of desperation to try and save the game. But that's not really the case. When they start Baron at the right time, Dare's opponents are forced into a lose-lose scenario. Give up the objective for free, or allow Dare to force a fight on their own terms, which is exactly what they want. All of Dare's Baron attempts so far have resulted in a net positive outcome for the team, with 4 of them even directly leading to a game-ending push. On top of that, Dare have an 89% Baron control rate, good for first among all competing teams at the tournament so far. While there's still some work to be done, a win over Winthrop University this Tuesday will give Dare first seed in their group. Through their late game teamfighting and pristine shot calling around objectives, this squad has fought their way through many amateur teams so far, and I'm expecting them to do more of the same as the season progresses. Well, it's not the 20-minute mark just yet, but I think I'm gonna head out. Don't want to take my chances in here when it's Darren time. I'll see you next week.